Wonderful. Welcome to both of you. Wonderful. Are you both happy and ready to start this morning?
Yes.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Ladies and gents, kindly, if you'd like to all be seated, please. If you're happy and comfortable there, again, for the photographer to get some great shots of you, we might lose you a little bit as we go through. But as long as you're comfortable, and I'll direct you through as we go. Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome here to the Roman Baths. And of course, a very special welcome today to both Mishka and Kyah. My name is Matthew Midler, and I have the pleasure in conducting your ceremony this morning. And my colleague Michelle Courtney, she will be conducting all of the legal requirements to register your marriage this morning. On behalf of Kyah and Mishka, I should like to thank you all for coming here this morning to share with them in this, their wedding ceremony. Through their vows, they will be making a commitment to each other. And through your presence here, you are all expressing your support for them both. The place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriages. We are all here today to witness the marriage between Maria Kyah Mufti and Mishka Amina Kelsada Scott. And if any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, he or she should declare it now. Perfect. This marriage ceremony will fulfill many purposes. Firstly, we are here to celebrate the loving relationship that Mishka and Kyah have already created together. Secondly, we are here to witness the vows and promises they will exchange. Finally, we are here to offer you both love, support, and encouragement as you start this exciting journey together. Kyah and Mishka wish to affirm their relationship in a formal and public pledge, and to offer each other the security that comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. Marriage joins two people who trust the love they have found. It is a partnership in which each of you can grow and develop. It is a statement to those around you that you have found in each other such happiness, fulfillment, and love, that you wish to share this for the rest of your lives together. Marriage is an adventure. It is a mutual commitment of two people sincerely in love and who wish to share all their hopes and dreams together. But of course, a successful relationship requires more than just love. It needs trust, to know in your hearts that you only want the best for one another. And it takes dedication and willingness to learn and grow, even through any difficult times that may come. And it takes faith to go forward without knowing what the future may hold. Before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you both of the character of the solemn and binding vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you are free to marry. So Kyah, I will ask yourself first. So this is in the form of a question to which each of you will just need to reply with I am, as long as you're happy to give that answer this morning. Are you, Maria Kyah Mufti, free lawfully to marry Mishka Amina Kelsada Scott?
I am.
Thank you very much. And I'll ask the same question to yourself now. Are you, Mishka Amina Kelsada Scott, free lawfully to marry Maria Kyah Mufti?
I am.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. So a lovely aspect of our ceremony this morning is that Mishka and Kyah have been able to include you, their friends and close family, to celebrate with them in this very special occasion. And I'd now like to call forward Hamad with our first reading this morning. So if you'd like to come forward, you can sort of maybe around there. Yes,
If I tremble while I speak, it's from emotion rather than cold. I've recently read with much interest your book entitled The Intermediate Sex, and it has lately dawned on me that I belong myself to that class and are right to ask if there is any way of getting in. On the 25th of October 1915, a woman going by the name of Frances Wilder wrote to the English author Edward Carpenter, who was a philosopher and an activist for gay rights. Carpenter had recently published a book discussing and advocating for LGBTQ men and women. Miss Wilder wrote to him, I think there's a bit missing here. I am a woman, 30 years of age, and horribly lonely, though I have a number of friends and acquaintances, many of whom think quite a lot of me, but I unhappily feel quite out of touch with them. For about 2 years past, I've longed intensely for a woman friend who would be to me more than anyone else in the world. I have on the wall in my room a little prayer, though I don't pray. It runs thus: all day I have looked at the multitude, and no eye met mine in understanding, no life touched mine in help, no hand clasped mine in fellowship. In 1,000 companions I have felt no companionship. A myriad hearts go by, but none stop to beat in time with my heart. And I have wished in my loneliness that I believed in someone to whom I could pray that prayer which finishes: Thou who guidest souls through the chartless seas of life, steer some woman's soul my way.
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I see.
That extract was written back in 1915, so many years ago. Yet, even today, many people around the world are still persecuted and unable to live their lives or marry based on their beliefs. Kyah and Mishka would like you all at this point just to take a few moments in silence, just to reflect and think about those who still can't live their life how they would like, and even to the extent of have to fear for their own safety. So if I could kindly ask you all just to take a few moments silence here. Thank you. Kyah and Mishka, we celebrate with you today, and we are glad to join with you in the solemnization of your marriage, to witness your vows and to support you in your intentions of your future life together. You have both declared your freedom to marry, and now I will ask you to make the vows that will unite you as a married couple. So these words you're going to say to one another. So if you'd like to face each other at this point, and you may hold hands as well, if you wish. Kyah, do you take Mishka to be your wife, to love and cherish her, help her and honour her, and give her the understanding and comfort, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Thank you. And Mishka, do you take Kyah to be your wife, to love and cherish her, help her and honour her, and give her the understanding and comfort, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Thank you. I'm now going to ask you to make your vows to one another. And again, Kyah, I will ask you to repeat these words first, and you'll be saying them to Mishka for me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Maria Kyah Mufti, do take thee, Mishka Amina Kelseda Scott, to be my lawful wedded wife. I promise to love and cherish you, comfort and care for you,
comfort and care for you,
honour and protect you
honour and protect you
throughout our lives together,
throughout our lives together,
and this is my commitment to you.
and this is my commitment to you.
Thank you. And Mishka, if you'd now like to also repeat these words for me. I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Mishka Amina Kelseda Scott,
that I, Mishka Amina Kelseda Scott,
do take thee, Maria Kyah Mufti,
do take thee, Maria Kyah Mufti,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
be my lawful wedded wife.
I promise to love and cherish you,
I promise to love and cherish you,
comfort and care for you,
comfort and care for you,
honour and protect you
honor and protect you
throughout our lives together,
throughout our lives together,
and this is my commitment to you.
and this is my commitment to you.
Thank you very much, Mishka. I'd now like to invite each of you to say your personal promises to one another. And Mishka, would you like to go first? I'll just double check they are the right ones. That is the right one. There you are.
Loving you has always been easy because built into the core of you is kindness and understanding. Accepting your love in return and believing it was real was the hard part. I met you at a time in my life when I had just realized the importance of showing myself grace and giving myself permission to be happy. I was also forging a new life for Yara and I as a single parent, which was scary and uncertain. I need you to know that getting here with you was not easy or straightforward for me. After many an hour processing my past experiences of hurt and my capacity and desire to be fully present in partnership with you, I'm absolutely certain that I'm ready to make this commitment. Not just because you saved Yara from my horrendous stomach-churning cream and fish meals. I cannot cook. You have created a safe space between us for me to love with abandon and to take the risk of vulnerability with you. That's a first for me. You have challenged me to keep seeing greatness in myself and have celebrated my successes, great and small, even when I wanted to roll them. Kyah, I promise to hold you lightly but securely as we venture through life together. I promise to always defend your right to be you, courageous, honest, colorful, and full of feeling. I promise to keep forcing myself to turn towards you when we have conflict because you're on my team. I promise to care for you when you are sick and celebrate you in health. I promise to be your playmate who finds life a juicy treat and to be your lover who makes passion delicious. And lastly, I promise to rejoice and fully participate in our wondrous family life. Life with little ones is never predictable, but I love the trust and skills we bring to parenting. Those are my vows to you.
Thank you. You're supposed to
No kiss yet, no kiss yet.
Thank you very much, Mishka.
No. This is what we knew would happen. Cuddle. Quick
Well,
cuddle.
she can come. My vows include her too. I am often identified as a wordsmith, articulate or eloquent. My job is words. My interest is writing. But finding the right words has rarely been a task that I struggle with. I never need a script or reminder notes. And yet, here I am. I have found it almost impossible to write these promises and to capture in them the depth of commitment I make to you and Yara. I offer that disclaimer only to highlight that your love was and is a wish fulfilled and more. You overwhelm me with a happiness and partnership I could never have dreamed of for myself. Mishka, I promise to leave space between us, to walk alongside you on your path, offering love and support, but recognizing that though we connect in commitment today, we remain two independent people. To that end, I promise to always strive to respect who you are and who you want to be, and to always be in the process of getting to know you as you journey through life and grow. I promise to cheerlead you in your you-ness. I promise to strive to care for myself and my own journey in order to bring my best self to you and Yara and the family we're growing together. I promise to always include, as central in my definition of motherhood, that the first person to make me any type of mother, and a pretty cool bonus one if I do say so myself, is Yara. And I promise to be her ummi always. I promise to strive to live from a place of positivity rather than fear, because our family has only given me reason to hope. I promise to turn towards and not away in times of challenge. And finally, I promise to always strive to bring, receive, and be fully present for moments of joy, to dance in the kitchen, to play hide and seek, to connect emotionally and physically, and to play.
I would now like to invite Iram forwards, who has our second reading for the day.
So if my voice shakes, it's because they've ruined me with those vows and I'm completely undone. Mouthful of Flowers by Clementine von Radix. I'm not the first person you loved. You're not the first person I looked at with a mouthful of forevers. We have both known loss like the sharp edges of a knife. We have both lived with lips more scar tissue than skin. Our love came unannounced in the middle of the night. Our love came when we'd given up on asking love to come. I think that has to be part of its miracle. This is how we heal. I will kiss you like forgiveness. You will hold me like I'm hope. Our arms will bandage and we will press promises between us like flowers in a book. I will write sonnets to the salt of sweat on your skin. I will write novels to the scar of your nose. I will write a dictionary of all the words I have used trying to describe the way it feels to have finally found you. And I will not be afraid of your scars. I know sometimes it's still hard to let me see you in all your cracked perfection, but please know, whether it's the days you burn more brilliant than the sun, or the nights you collapse into my lap, your body broken into 1,000 questions, you are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I will love you when you are a still day. I will love you when you are a hurricane.
Thank you very much, Iram. We now come to the exchanging of rings, which is a traditional way of sealing the contract you have both just made. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, and it symbolises the unending and everlasting love, and is an outward sign of the promises you have both just made. So at this point, if I could ask Rachel to please come forward. And Kyah, would you like to take Mishka's ring first? Thank you, Rachel. Would you like to take a seat for a moment again, Rachel? Thank you. Kyah, if you'd like to place the ring onto Mishka's finger. And then if you'd like to hold it there and can repeat these words to Mishka for me. Mishka, I give you this ring.
Mishka, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my love and commitment.
as a symbol of my love and commitment.
Wear it as a lasting reminder.
Wear it as a lasting reminder
Of the promises we have made to each other here today.
of the promises we have made to each other here today.
Thank you, and you can place that all the way on now if you like.
big knuckle problem. Thank you.
Thank you. And Rachel, if you'd like to come forwards once more, please. Thank you, Rachel. And again, if you'd like to place the ring onto Kyah's finger. And then if you'd like to repeat these words to Kyah for me. Kyah, I give you this ring
Kyah, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and commitment.
as a symbol of my love and commitment.
Wear it as a lasting reminder
Wear it as a lasting reminder
of the promises we have made to each other here today.
of the promises we have made together here today.
Thank you very much. You can place that. Thank you. We now come to our third and final reading of the morning, and I'd like to invite Malika to come forwards.
Loving does not at first mean merging, surrendering and uniting with another person. Once the realization is accepted that even between the closest people, infinite distance exists, a marvelous living side by side can grow up for them. If they succeed in loving the expanse between them, which gives them the possibility of seeing each other as a whole before an immense sky. That's by Rainer Maria Rilke. That's Letters to a Young Poet.
This is a new beginning for Kyah and Mishka. And may you have many happy years together, and may all your hopes and dreams be fulfilled. May you believe in each other, and may the warmth of your love not only enrich your lives, but also those of the lives around you. We hope that the feelings of love that you have for one another will only deepen and grow with the many years to come. And may no failure or misfortune ever part you, and may you live long, rich, full lives together. Kyah and Mishka, you have made here today all those declarations prescribed by law, and you have made a solemn and binding contract with each other, here in the presence of your friends and family and before me. You have sealed that contract with the giving and receiving of rings. In addition, you have given the promises of love and commitment to one another. And so, it gives me great pleasure to announce that you are now officially a married couple. Congratulations, you may take your first kiss if you like. Congratulations to you both. Ladies and gents, I would just ask you to kindly remain seated at this time. We're just going to organise the signing now. So if the two of you would like to come forward to the chairs, if you just sit down carefully because they are a little bit wobbly sometimes on the uneven slabs.